Okay. We can definitely, yeah. So we're going to kind of just this will be kind of a general reading, and so what I need from you, Anne. Yes, there is a lag. There is a lag. It's not as much a lag on that end as it is on, well, it's not as much a lag on this end as it is on that end, because it takes time to get from here to there. But we'll do a general reading. I need 3 numbers. The first number, now listen close. The first number I need is between 1 and 16. The second number I need is between 1 and 22. Then the third number between 1 and 40. Okay? 1 and 16, 1 and 22, and 1 and 40. Three, 6, and 36. So what I have here is I have a deck that I have split into 3 groups. I have the court cards in one deck. I have the major arcana and a second deck, and then I have the lower 40 of the minor arcana in the third deck. And so that's that 16, 22, and 40. So what I do is I shuffle the cards, I cut the deck, and then I pull out the card that you have told me, which indicates your energy coming into the reading. Oh dear. Hang on. Give me just a second here. Rut-row raggy. You know, them were just working earlier. Hang on, give me just a moment. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my cameras. Oh well, I don't know. Don't ask me. Gotta love technology. That's all I know to say. See, that is very yellow now, too. That's like a yucky yellow. What the heck? How in the heck? Wow, I don't know. Oh well, love technology. Lordy. Okie dokie. Well, so yeah, you can deal with it. It's just I don't know. It's frustrating. See, it done got me all flustered, and I done forgot what it was. So, I am a little different when it comes to reading. I have notes, and I use my notes because there's, well, one thing, my memory is not all that great, but then it kind of helps bring in the thought a little bit better for me, so that I can bring a bit better thought for you or whomever, whatever. You get what I'm saying. Now, the recent losses, you're saying there was more than one loss then recently? Not that I'm questioning that, but I'm just wanting to clarify. Okay. Was one of these a child? A kid? Like maybe between, I don't know, I'd hate to put an age on it because I can't really, I'm not really feeling the age. Or maybe they were even like childlike. Okay. It's okay. Do you get time with him? Like, do you get to visit him? Okay. All right. Is he kind of an outdoorsy type? Okay. The parent that passed. So this is the connection. The parent that passed, were they a practical saver? Yeah, that's the question. I'm sorry, my mind is and there are things that the child does that reminds you. I'm getting there's a sense of like a practical joker. But there's things that the child does that kind of remind you of the parent sometimes, of your parent. Okay. So know that this is know that this is a confirmation of that the spirit, that playfulness of the parent is still with you, and you get to see that manifested through the child. And even if the child was born before the parent passed, which that's possible, but that those kind of manifestations are a kind of reliving of the parent, and they're there to remind you that things are the way that they should be. That was what the first card was, which is the Page of Pentacles, which talks about a young child. It talks about a practical little saver, born entrepreneur, and favors the outdoors. And with them reflecting each other like that, with the child reflecting the parent like that, that's just that extra confirmation, to be there to give you that sense, help you with that sense of peace. So the next one is the Star. And the Star refers to a time of peace after the storm and new hope. One's life is falling back into place because one had faith. The danger is past. So you're in a time and position now that you can rely on there being this time of peace and calm to be able to get that sense of clarity that you so need, so drastically need right now. So don't hold back on that for yourself. Make sure you hold on to that glimmer of hope. Okay? Because that's what's going to get you through. And then the last card is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords talks about moving away from the chaos and moving into calmer waters. One will start noticing new opportunities and syncreties. Remember not to take the past with you, though it is something that we have to remember. Don't live in a time that is no longer in the present. And I know losing a parent, losing a grandparent, losing a close family member like that is tough. And sometimes it's easier said than done to not take that with you. But in the presence of this time, and in the thought of moving on, that child, your grandson, is going to be the rock. He's going to be a special piece in your life. And you asked, so my dad is with my grandson? I would say yes. I would say the very fabric of who your dad was is right there with him. Maybe not him, maybe not your dad personally, but the very fabric of who he is, of who your dad was. So, keep your head up and keep it up high, because there's no shame. There's no shame at all. You are very welcome. I'm sorry, I'm tearing up here. Blessings to you, Anne. And I hope and pray that this situation with your grandson works out. We're actually going to send positive energy toward that right now.